Yo, what's up, Swag? And you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Keon Lar, aka KL Swag, back here with a video, man. Damn! Odell Beckham. Man, my dog got released, bro. He got released from the Cleveland Browns. It's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm kind of late, man. I'm like 10, 11 hours late, man. But I have to react to it. Swag gang, y'all know that. Look, man. Shout out to Microphone, bro. Let's just get into the reaction, man. Everybody blaming Baker Mayfield. Everybody blaming Odell. Everybody saying Odell's. Bro, to be honest, we all don't know. We don't know. I mean, we watch everything. We see Odell Beckham was dropping. You know, Odell Beckham was also overthrown by a Baker Mayfield. I feel like it's just a whole mix of just everything, bro. But anyways, man, let's get into the reaction, bro. Microphone.
That Odell Beckham Jr. is to be released by the Browns on Friday, which made me think, okay,
damn, man.
I've never heard of my playbook before. This could just be some rumor from some app that is being overly aggressive and trying to get my click. So the very first thing I decided to do was just do a nice little internet search on Google on Odell Beckham Jr. And the very first thing I saw was from a source that I actually trust. He doesn't get everything 100% right all the time, but I do cite him and he does give us good information from time to time. Now, this is coming from NBC Sports. Well, more officially, it's coming from Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk. So the headline of this is the Cleveland Browns plan to release Odell Beckham Jr. on Friday. If you guys haven't been following along with this,
it's crazy,
so
man.
far, I dropped a 17-minute long video on everything going wrong in Cleveland. So if you want a more in-depth situation on this entire situation, then go check out that video. It took us a long time to make that video. And if not, check it out after this video if you want a deeper dive on what's going on. But pretty much to summarize everything, after tearing his ACL during the 2020 NFL season,
I remember that.
Odell Beckham Jr. made his return during week 3 for the Cleveland Browns. Now, that first week wasn't that bad. He was targeted 9 times. He pulled in 5 receptions. Had 77 yards. Sweet. Now, this is by far the best game Odell Beckham Jr. had this season. He had his largest targets all season, and well, he only had one other game where he had
his wide ass open, Baker.
The same amount of receptions a few weeks later. But here's the crazy part. According to this video that was uploaded by J Daddy Productions, he could have had a significantly better stat line if Baker Mayfield saw him when he was wide open, if he was able to read his progression. I'm throwing it to Baker
and oh
boy, it continues.
I'm throwing it to Odell Beckham damn near almost every play. He's damn near open almost every play. Like, what are you looking at, Baker? Damn! What are you looking at?
That very next week against Minnesota, targeted 7 times, brought in 2 receptions for 27 yards. Now, that game against Minnesota, the stats don't really tell the entire story. If you take a look, Baker really missed Odell on multiple attempts, but as we continue forward, the very next week, he had 2 receptions on 3 targets. The week after, against Arizona, 8 targets, 5 receptions, 79 yards. And then the past 2 weeks, getting 7 targets for 3 receptions and 29 yards. As a result of this, a man literally went out and dropped an 11-minute video on all the times Baker Mayfield targeted Odell Beckham Jr., and it just went horribly. Either missing Odell Beckham Jr. when he's open, or just absolutely being inaccurate when trying to find Odell Beckham Jr. Now, this is absolutely hysterical. Terrible. I think a lot of us forget that during his time with the New York Giants, Odell Beckham Jr. kind of had this reputation of being a diva. And coming out and saying, hey, I don't get enough targets is very reminiscent of something Terrell Owens would do. But in this instance, it just seems like OBJ just was never a good fit in Cleveland. And now, if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, you're pretty much on one of 2 sides. Are you on team Baker Mayfield or are you on team Odell Beckham Jr.?
Team Odell.
It seems like it doesn't really matter anymore because officially, according to Mike Florio, the Browns plan to release OBJ on Friday. And this is what the article has to say.
Stream 85 plus
channels
and save up to $500 a year with YouTube TV. Try it free.
Damn, probably was Baker's fault.
Need help paying your rent and utilities?
Baker's ass.
Visit ourflorida.com to get assistance.
Can't even throw.
say about this. The key word in this is quote-unquote plan, because plans can always change. Nice save. But bear in mind, Odell Beckham Jr. was excused from practice on Wednesday. He didn't attend practice on Thursday. His head coach came out and said that he's pretty much not a member of the team, which brings us to where we are currently. And bear in mind, it's Odell Beckham Jr.'s birthday on Friday. Now, the move is expected to be accompanied by a revised contract that reduces the team's obligation to pay Beckham if he's not placed on waivers and becomes eligible for the balance of his salary termination pay. The challenge for Beckham becomes not making the reduced salary so low that someone claims the contract on waivers. So pretty much the situation is Odell Beckham Jr. is getting paid a ridiculous amount of money. Out of all current wide receivers, Odell Beckham Jr. makes the 6th most, and he's tied with players like
that's not bad.
And Tyreek Hill. And no one's going to want that contract, because if Odell Beckham Jr. is going to come to your team this year, chances are he's not going to be your wide receiver number 1. There isn't enough time to get him acclimated into your offensive scheme enough. When's the last time you saw a wide receiver switch teams in the middle of a season and then go on and absolutely dominate? Now, as I was editing this video, Charles Robinson came out and gave us some pretty good information on what was happening behind closed doors with Odell Beckham Jr. and the Cleveland Browns. A source close to Odell Beckham confirmed to Yahoo Sports that the White House representatives asked the team to explore trade options going into the trade deadline, despite being told by the team that Odell Beckham Jr.'s remaining $8 million in salary would be an impediment to finding a deal. While Cleveland was open to trade offers for Odell Beckham, none ultimately surfaced on Tuesday, which began with a flurry of headlines over an Instagram video and comments posted by Odell Beckham Sr. that disparaged Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield. Later that same day, LeBron James tweeted #FreeOBJ, driving Odell Beckham Jr.'s trade status into trending topics across social media. Okay, I don't mean to be turning into the flight mic here, but am I the only one that thinks it's hysterical that LeBron James was literally trying to trade a player in a different sport? Like, we're not even talking about basketball and LeBron James is trying to trade a player. That response Tuesday and Odell Beckham Jr.'s silence in the wake of it was apparently enough to convince the Browns front office and coaching leadership that it was time to move forward without the wide receiver. You see, what a wide receiver is supposed to do in that situation is come out and publicly defend his quarterback, and Odell Beckham Jr. just stayed silent, which probably means that he kind of used his dad as a tool to make his true intentions and true feelings known.
Wow, the words not even matching. What the hell is wrong?
This must stink.
Baker, do you believe Odell Sr. was talking on behalf of Odell with those posts yesterday?
You know, I can't exactly speculate exactly as to who he was speaking on behalf of. I think a lot of it comes from his father perspective. I think, you know, obviously, naturally, he wants his son to succeed. I can't blame him for that. I want Odell to succeed. You know, that's where we were at, and or at least so I thought. So that's all I really have about that one.
Have you spoken to Odell since yesterday?
No.
What was your reaction to the video?
I was probably just about as surprised as all of you were.
The source close to Beckham said that the team informed his representatives Tuesday night that he would be excused from any further practices until the two sides could work out an agreement to facilitate his release. On Wednesday morning, head coach Kevin Stefanski met with the team and informed the Browns that the team would be moving forward without Beckham. After that meeting, it was simply a matter of...
Okay, so basically, I'm not about to be reacting to this whole video, bro. Bro, basically, he already knew he was getting released. Like, he already knew, you know, it wasn't working. Nothing wasn't working. Nothing wasn't working. You know, he was talking to people. His dad was talking to people. He talked to his dad. His dad put it out there. LeBron said, "Free Odell." Man, it was already like, come on, bro. So yeah, man. Damn, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really wanted to see Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry go crazy, man. Like, but I guess it don't work like that, bro. Everybody thought, you know, the brothers, you know, they together, they were gonna go crazy. LSU, blah blah blah. It didn't happen, man. It just didn't happen. It is what it is, man. Business is business. Let's see what team he goes to. Patriots? Nah, we're not gonna pay him. But he gonna go to somebody good. He gonna go to a good ass team, man. But anyways, man, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know down below what you guys think.